Hey everyone, today I'm back doing another video. This video is going to be my third, I believe it's my third Q&A. I really enjoy doing these Q&As. I love watching other YouTubers do these videos, so I like to do one. Right now I'm kind of on the schedule doing like once a year. So yeah, it is around that time for me to do another Q&A. So I asked you guys, or I posted my usual like Q&A post on my social networking sites. Real quick, if you don't follow me on any of my social networking sites, I always have them linked down in the description box down below, so you guys can go ahead and check those out if you haven't already. But anyways, I went ahead and I posted my usual Q&A post for you guys, so you guys could ask me any of the questions that you have for me. Honestly, I haven't really looked over these. Usually when I do Q&A videos, I like to look at the questions beforehand and pick out the ones that I haven't already answered. Because obviously I've done a couple Q&As in the past, and if I've already answered the questions in those Q&As, like there's really no point in answering them in this Q&A. Yeah, so usually before I sit down and do these Q&As, I like to pick out the new questions and like screenshot those, and that way like it's just a little bit more organized for me. But I haven't even looked at the questions yet. I've just been so busy. So yeah, anyways, because I haven't really prepared for this video and I'm kind of on a time crunch, I have somewhere to be in like an hour or so, which is something else that's like totally not like in my character. Like I am not this like spontaneous rush, like, oh, I have to be somewhere in a half an hour, but let me just sit down and film a video, you know what I mean? So hopefully this video goes okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start on my Instagram pages. I don't think I got, let me check real quick, but I don't think I got any questions on my Facebook pages. I believe they were all on my Instagram pages. Yeah, I believe they're all on my Instagram pages. So I'm gonna start with my personal Instagram, and then I will move on to the questions from my Etsy specific Instagram. So yeah, if you would like to see this Q&A, me answering your guys' questions, then just keep on watching this video. First question is, have you any tattoos? Oh, do I have any tattoos? And if not, would you ever consider getting one, and what would it be? Yes, I do have a couple tattoos. I have a tattoo of a cupcake like on my lower abdomen area on my right side, and then I also have leopard spots on my left side. And I do have videos all about those, like videos of me actually getting them done. And then I also did like follow-up videos afterwards, like talking about like my experience with the tattoos. So if you want to see those, I will link those down in the description box. Next question is, how do you keep your nails from breaking? Is there a routine or any tips that help? Also, a skincare routine or any products you swear by? Okay, so with the first question, with the nails, I am not the person you should be asking this, because I have the most brittle nails ever. Like, I don't ever keep my nails long. I always have to keep them short, because if they get too long, like they will just snap off. Like, I feel like you could just touch it and it would snap off and just start breaking and peeling. Like, I don't know if that's like a really good thing. It kind of makes me worried. Like, what if there's like an underlying like health condition I have that's making my nails so like in crappy condition? But yeah, my nails are horrible. They're extremely thin, brittle, they break easily. And that's why a majority of the time I'll wear fake nails, because I love having long nails, but I could never pull it off with my own nails. So that's why a lot of the times I wear fake nails. And maybe this has something to do why my nails are in such crappy shape, but I don't really have any tips to help with keeping your nails from breaking. I don't treat my nails with any sort of like, you know, like a protein polish or anything like that. I should probably start, because my nails are really, like they really are horrible. So I apologize, I can't really answer your question about the nails. And a skincare routine, I'm starting to get better with having a skincare routine. I'm getting better about using like my face brush. It's like a battery operated face brush, and it like, you know, moves in a circular motion. That's what I use to clean my face with. And I don't really have like a product that I like swear by that I'm in love with. I kind of keep going back and forth between a few products, and I can't even think of them off the top of my head. Currently I'm using a product by Avon. It's kind of like a whole kit from Avon. There's like a face wash with it, which is what I use with the face brush to wash my face, and then it also comes with the different kinds of creams for like, it's like a day cream, then a night cream, and then it also comes with like a separate cream for like your eyes and lips, but I don't really like that one. All right, so this is the kit that I'm currently using, which I was just describing to you guys. Is it from Avon? Yeah, it is from Avon. It's a new platinum recontouring system. So I've just been using this. I mean, it works pretty good for right now, and will I repurchase it? I might repurchase it, but I don't know. I'm still on the hunt for, you know, finding the, you know, my holy grail skincare product. So I can't really answer that question either. I'm just a noob when it comes to skincare routine. Like, I'm that person that, like, I never suffered from acne or really anything like that. So I just assumed my whole life, like, I don't suffer from acne, so why do I have to wash my face? And that's like a really naive way of thinking. Like, you still have to take good care of your skin, even if it's acne prone or not. I guess one thing I should mention, sorry, I am so all over the place in this video, but the one thing I can swear by is my face brush, which I do have, I grabbed with me. So this is the face brush that I use. It doesn't even have the name on it. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't even read it because it's like kind of rubbed off, but yeah, it's just a face washing brush, whatever you would call it. I know a lot of different brands probably have them by now. This is something I can swear by because I am someone that has extremely dry skin, and my skin on my face is it just always is flaking off, and it looks horrible, especially when you put on makeup and foundation, all that good stuff. So this is something I swear by if you have dry skin. I don't use it every single day. I'll try to use it like every other day, just because I don't want to say I necessarily have sensitive skin, but using this every day, I feel like it is a little bit irritating to me. Like, it kind of just makes my skin hurt. So I will use this, I try to use it every other day, and this is perfect for getting all the dead skin off and all that sort of stuff. So yes, if you have dry skin, I definitely, you know, I swear by this. Like, it's just perfect. Any type of exfoliating product is something that you should use if you have dry skin to get all the dead skin off and all the flaking, so your skin can feel smooth, and it'll look a lot better when you put makeup on. So sorry, that was a really long answer to your question. Next question is, if you get another piercing, what would it be and why? I think I probably touched on this a little bit in my other Q&As, but I just decided to throw it in there because I think it's a little bit of a different worded question. But I don't really have any plans to get any more piercings. I'm not really big into piercings. If I were to get another piercing, it would just be somewhere like on my ears. And why, I don't really know. Because I'm not into piercing, like, I'm not gonna get anything on my face or any like dermal piercings. Like, if I was gonna get another piercing, it would just be in my ears, because that's just the more, you know, practical reason to me. And yeah, there wouldn't really be any other reason behind that. The next question is, did you ever thought about moving abroad? If yes, which country? Not seriously ever thought about it. Of course, I always think about, like, I wonder what it would be like to live in a different state or live in a different country. Recently, I don't know if I would ever like totally move there, but recently I am like obsessed with the thought of like going to London or England or somewhere in that area. I don't know why, but I just recently in the past few months, like that recent, I just got this urge to like, I want to go to London one day. Like, I don't know, it's so weird. Like, I've never had these feelings before. I don't know, I just really, really, really want to go. And I like told myself, like, before I die, I am gonna go there. I even did think about moving there too. Like, that's how obsessed I have been about thinking about going to London. I'm like, I wonder if I could like move there. Maybe it's the thought because like everyone speaks English there. It's just like a different accent. I believe everyone speaks English there, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess that would be different, like compared to like going to like Spain or France or Germany. You know what I mean? Where like people usually, I mean, of course, everyone now, I feel like nowadays that live in different countries, most people know how to speak English, but like English isn't like their primary language, if that makes any sense. So maybe that's why, like, if I had to move to a different country, it would be like England or London around there, because everyone speaks English there. So I don't know if I would necessarily move to a different country. London's been on my mind. Next question is, who started their YouTube channel first, you or Brienne? And what were your reactions when you guys started? Brie was the first one to start. I believe when we both started, like, it wasn't like a serious thing. It was just kind of a thing to mess around. And yeah, so Brie made hers first, and she told me about it, and I didn't really understand it at first. And I think I've told this story before of like how I started my YouTube channel, but I was just sitting there one day. I think I was like 13 or no, I was probably 14 actually. And I was just sitting there one day, I was really bored, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a YouTube account. And that's just how mine started, and I didn't really fully start using it until I was like, probably like a junior or senior in high school, somewhere around there. Let's see, what were your reactions when you guys started? I can't answer for Brie, obviously. I know she was really into it, at least she was more into it compared to I was when I first started mine. Because like I said, I didn't really understand it. Like it was like very new, like no one really used YouTube. Of course, YouTube's been out since like 2007, I think, or something along those lines, and this was 2009, I believe. So it's been out for a couple years, but it wasn't really like as big of a thing like as it is now, if that makes any sense. So like my reaction was kind of like mediocre, like I didn't really know what to think about it, and like the first couple of years I had my YouTube account, like it wasn't anything special until like, you know, compared to now, like I love my YouTube channel, I love YouTube in general. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. The next question is, if you could have dinner with any 3 Disney characters, who would you choose and why? Ooh, I feel like that's a hard one. Like I kind of want to choose like everyone. Definitely Aurora, because I love her. Belle, because I feel like Belle would be like the best one to talk to, if that makes any sense. And of course, this is Disney characters. I'm always, oh my gosh, when I think of Disney, I think of princesses. Disney characters. Ooh, I feel like I should choose a villain. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna choose a villain. Okay, so Aurora, Belle. Oh my gosh, I wanna like meet everyone though. This is so hard. I feel like I'd wanna like meet Maleficent, but because Aurora's there, that might get like really awkward and there might be like some fighting going on, so I don't think I would do that. I'm probably gonna choose Cruella. I love Cruella. So yes, if I could choose any 3 Disney characters to have dinner with, it would be Belle, Aurora, and not Ursula. I would love to, but Cruella. Why? Oh, I kind of already explained them. Because Aurora, I love her. She's like one of my favorites. One of my top favorites. It's like tied between her and Cinderella. Belle, because I feel like she would be the most like, she would be the easiest one to talk to. And then Cruella, just because I love her. She's a bad bitch. I mean, a lot of the villains are, but like, I don't know, I just have this thing about Cruella. Like when I see her, I'm like, yes, love her. Next question is, what do you want your wedding to look like and who will be on your bridesmaids? My wedding, I haven't even started planning yet because I'm pretty sure I already talked about this. Like I want to finish school first and I still have a couple years to go and all that jazz. So I haven't even started planning, but I already have like an idea of what I want it to look like. Obviously it's gonna be Disney themed. It's gonna be a Cinderella specific themed wedding. But when I say like Disney themed wedding and Cinderella themed wedding, it's gonna be like adult. Like it's not gonna look like you're going to like a little kid's like 5th birthday party, you know what I mean? So yeah, it'll look very nice and elegant, but it will be Cinderella themed. And bridesmaids, I'm still trying to figure that out. It's gonna be difficult because I have like 0 friends and Luke has like 1 million friends. So like when we first started talking about this, he had probably already like 7 or 8 people picked out. Maybe it was a little bit less, but he had a big number picked out. And right now I only have 2. I have my sister and then my best friend, Shannon. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the whole bridesmaids thing just because I have no friends and it's just like, and I don't have like no one else in my family. Like I have a very small family. So yeah, that's all I have for bridesmaids so far. I have a couple more questions by the same girl. This next one's kind of similar to the wedding one, but do you have ideas of what you want your wedding dress to look like? Again, it'll be Cinderella themed, so I want like a big ball gown looking dress. It'll most likely be white, just because I like the tradition of that, but I thought about it, like if there was a wedding dress that I found that was like a very light blue, because obviously Cinderella's dress is blue. If I could find one that was like just a tinge of blue, but like it looked mainly white, you know what I mean? But it just kind of has like an undertone of blue, I wouldn't be totally, you know, turned off by that idea. But yeah, that's kind of what I want my wedding dress to look like. And then the next question, if you could be one Disney character for the rest of the day, who would you be and why? Who would I want to be for one day? I always think about like my Disney princesses, like who are my favorites, but Cinderella, my favorites are Cinderella and Aurora, like, but I wouldn't want to be Cinderella because she's like, I feel like for most of the story or most of her life, she was just treated like dirt, and I don't think I want to be treated like that. And Aurora, actually, Aurora is tempting because, like, you know, Sleeping Beauty, like, I could sleep for the rest of the day, but then again, do I really want to spend the rest of the day sleeping? Do I want to, like, be out, you know, with a beast, like Belle? Or, you know what? I'm gonna choose Jasmine. Her life sounds a lot cooler than some of these other princesses. Like, I want a pet tiger. I want to go on a magic carpet ride, so yes, I'm gonna choose Jasmine for this one. Next question is, do you like neon nails? I do like neon nails. I feel like my favorites are more of like neutrals or like a little bit darker ones. I feel like those look the most appealing on nails, especially on my toenails. Like, I don't like light colors or like too crazy of colors on my toenails, but I do like neon nails. I like the fun it brings. The next question is, there's kind of two questions in one, but I'm only gonna answer one because the second one I kind of already answered in my other Q&As. But the first question that I am gonna answer is, would you come to Australia one day? And I think I would. I think I would really like to go to Australia. The only thing that makes me not want to go to Australia, or really to any other country, are like bugs. Like, I don't even know actually. I just feel like Australia has like really scary looking bugs, like spiders specifically. I could be totally wrong, but like, I don't know. That's actually my fear that I have. Like, my number one fear when I think about going to like a different state or a different country is like the bugs. Like, oh my gosh, like for example, like where is it? Is it in Iraq or Afghanistan? They have like those camel spiders. Oh my god, oh god, it makes me cringe. Like, okay, maybe you shouldn't look it up, like if you're like terrified of spiders, but like if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should look it up. Those things are disgusting. They're humongous, and not only are they humongous, but they will literally target you. They will look at you, they will chase after you and try to bite. Like, they're horrible. Like, I don't think they're in any other country other than like in the Iraq, Afghanistan area, but like, yeah, I don't know how we got on spiders, but like, anyways, yes, I would go to Australia one day. And then the second part of this question, what made you do YouTube? I kind of already touched on this like in like, I feel like a bunch of other videos. So yeah, if you would like, make sure to check out my other Q&As. Next question is, when are you getting married? I kind of already touched on this. We don't really have a date set because like I said, I want to finish school and I still have 2 years left of school. And not only that, but me and Luke, we both still live at home, and I think we're on the same page. Like, we want to get our own place before we get married, because I just have that thought in my mind, like, I don't want us to be married and then still like living apart at our parents' house, or like living together in like my parents' house or one of his siblings' house. You know what I mean? So like, I just kind of want to be like established first and like have our own place before we get married. So yeah, we really don't have a date. We originally thought about making it 2020, in the year 2020, because I'm supposed to graduate May of 2019, but like I said, with the whole housing situation, and I don't have a job currently, so I don't really have too much in my savings for a house. I don't know if that is going to happen. So no, we don't have an exact date or even a year set yet. Next question is, what's your favorite indulgent junk food? This is so hard because I love food. Honestly, in the past, it used to be like mini Oreos. I was like a die-hard fan of mini Oreos, but I don't know what happened with those. Like, they taste really weird now. I don't know if they like changed like how they made them or how they're packaged. Like, they don't taste good anymore. And occasionally, like back in the day, like a few years ago, like even when I was obsessed with them like a year ago or whatever, like occasionally you would get like a random bag and it would taste kind of gross, but then the next bag would taste absolutely delicious. But like No, the last like 10 bags I've gotten, they just taste disgusting. So I honestly don't even eat those anymore. So I guess my next indulgent junk food, it's so hard to say because my next favorite snack is like Triscuits and guacamole. It's so delicious, but it's not really like I don't really consider it a junk food because like Triscuits and guacamole, like those, they're not horrible for you. Indulgent junk food. I'll probably have, mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I almost forgot about mac and cheese. I am obsessed with mac and cheese. I have mac and cheese at least, 2 to 3 times a week. I am just obsessed with mac and cheese, and it's horrible for you, so you really shouldn't be eating it, but I can't stop. It's just so delicious. Next question is, if you could dye your hair any color you wanted, what would it be? I wouldn't dye it any sort of like crazy color. The only thing I would do to it, I would probably bleach my hair. My whole life, I've always wanted bleached hair, but I've never actually done it just because of the upkeep of it, like with your roots, and obviously it's bleaching your hair, so it's horrible for your hair, and I was always terrified that I was gonna lose all my hair by all my hair breaking off, so I've never actually done it, and I don't think I ever will do it because those still same reasons are in my mind, like that makes me not want to do it. But if I could do it without any like sort of consequences, that's probably what I would do with my hair. Next question is, how did you and your fiance first meet? We met in school. I guess we first officially, well, not really officially met because it wasn't like, hi, I'm Brooke and your name is, but like we first sort of met back in middle school. I think we were in 7th or 8th grade, and we always like had like assigned seats next to each other in a couple of our classes, or mainly one of our classes. So that's kind of how we knew each other, but it wasn't until our freshman year of high school where we started talking. We became friends, and then we started dating from there, and we've been dating ever since. Next question is, what is your favorite Disney movie? And have you seen Sleeping Beauty yet? Have I seen Sleeping Beauty yet? Girl, are you crazy? Of course I have. Unless you're talking about some like undercover like Sleeping Beauty, like People Sleeping Beauty. I'm assuming you're talking about like the Disney cartoon Sleeping Beauty, because I haven't heard of any other Sleeping Beauty that's came out recently other than Maleficent. But I love Sleeping Beauty. That's like, honestly, I don't know if I can pick just one favorite Disney movie, but I'd have to probably say it's a tie between Sleeping Beauty and Alice in Wonderland. Like, I am obsessed with those movies. Like, I just watch them constantly. I can't even say that because I watch all my Disney movies constantly, but like, there's just something about those two movies that I just love. So I would have to say those are my favorite Disney movies. Next question is, would you ever do a meetup with your sister to meeting your guys' fans? Of course, I've always thought about it. My original thought is like, yeah, that would be so much fun and that would be so cool to experience, especially with my sister. Like, I think we would have a lot of fun doing it. But then again, my next thought is like, I get really nervous because me and kind of my sister, I feel like I'm worse than she is though, but we just were very shy, quiet people, and like I said, I think I'm worse than she is. Like, I'm really awkward, and I literally don't know how to have a conversation with someone. Like, that sounds so stupid, but it's true. Like, I'm not even over exaggerating. Like, I don't know how to have a conversation, like small talk with people. Like, I have no idea. So that, I don't know. I think it would be fun to do at least once in our lifetime, but there's always that fear that, I'm gonna be looked at as like really weird by you guys because I am very shy and very extremely awkward. And I know a lot of people probably don't see it because I feel like I'm more open when I'm like filming compared to like if I meet like a stranger in public, if that makes any sense. But like, what people don't realize, like when I'm sitting here filming, like even though there's millions of people out there, billions that could find this video and watch it, but like if there was that same amount of people literally sitting in front of me instead of a camera sitting in front of me, like I couldn't do it. Like, I hate public speaking. I hate, giving presentations. Like, I'm a very awkward person when it comes to talking. And even you guys know in my videos, like I stutter a lot. Like I cannot talk ever. And it's just a train wreck when you meet me, like I promise. And even like my own family, they're just like or especially my boyfriend's family or my fiance's family. I keep calling him my boyfriend, he's my fiance. But even they'll say to me like, it's so strange how talkative I am in my videos, but like in real life, I am like literally a mouse. Like I don't talk at all, but yeah. So anyways, long story short, gosh, this video is gonna be so long. I feel like, I apologize, you guys. I keep giving like long ass answers, but I think it would be fun for us to do that, especially together one day. All right, those are all of the questions that I'm going to be answering on my personal Facebook page, and now I'm gonna move on to, or not my Facebook page, my Instagram page, sorry about that. And now I'm gonna move on to the questions that are on my Etsy Instagram page. The first question is, any Disney trips planned in the future? Currently, there is not. I'm super sad about it. I've honestly been begging Luke ever since, literally like the week after we got back from our previous Disney vacation. I've been begging him to go back, and I just kept bugging him about it and bugging him about it, and he was getting so fed up with me to the point he's like, if you ask me one more time, like we're never going back. So like I stopped, you know, bugging him about it, but I'm really sad. Like I want to go back so bad. Like even summer's coming up. When I'm filming this, it's coming up in a few weeks, and I just keep thinking about like, gosh, I just want to go back to Disney this summer. But yeah, I know I'm gonna go back, obviously, and once I'm like established in my life and I have money, like I will be going every year. Like I already know that because I love Disney World. Oh, and I would like to go to Disneyland too. But yeah, currently, no, there are no trips planned. Next question is favorite music and why? Honestly, I don't have like a favorite song or like a favorite genre. I really like anything. I like a lot of any song that can make me like dance or sing, that has like a good beat to it. I think I've already talked about this in like a couple of my other videos, but anyways, so yeah, why? That's my favorite. It just is. I don't know. That's just my favorite music. I just like to dance and I like to sing and I like to have a good time when I listen to music. So that's kind of why I like any genre that has like good beats to their song. Next question is how's school and when do you graduate? Like I said, I graduate, or I'm expected to graduate, which I'm on track for school, so I'm pretty sure I will be graduating in May of 2019. And school is hell. I'm not gonna lie, nursing school is no joke. And any of you that are in nursing school now or have been through it, like you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it's just, you're so busy. Like there's just a lot going on. It's very stressful, very frustrating at times, and very scary, I must say, just because of all that's involved with it. So I'm having a hard time just because of how stressful and frustrating it is, but I will get through it. And I'm still planning on making like a whole video about how my process of getting into the nursing program, my experience and everything like that. So that will be coming in the future, like in the like way future, because I obviously want to do that once I'm done with the program. So yeah, I do plan on making that video eventually. The last question is, what is your favorite case you make so far? Are you going custom order again down the road? I'm really wanting one of your cases for the Samsung Galaxy S6. Okay. I don't know what my favorite cases I made so far. I think I actually still might have some of my favorite cases, so I'm gonna rummage through my Etsy stuff and get some of them to show you guys, so I will be right back. All right, so I just kind of pulled out a few of the phone cases that I still have. So if you like any of these, they're still in my shop. But I just pulled out some of them that I really like. I really like this phone case. This is one of like the very first phone cases I've ever made for my Etsy shop. Like, I don't know, I just really like it. I kind of wish it fit for my iPhone, but this is for the iPhone 5, I believe, so it doesn't work for me. I also really like this phone case. I don't know, I've made a few like Little Mermaid or Disney inspired phone cases in the past, but I don't know, I just really like this phone case. Next Disney related, I guess you could say, phone case that I've made actually quite recently is this one right here. It's like a Lilo and Stitch phone case. Like, I don't know, I just really like it. It's really cute. Next is this one. I don't know, I feel like it's more on the simple side, I would say, but I just really like it. Like the zombie and It's just like a zombie and horror filmed or horror themed phone case, if you can see that all right. Next is this one. I really like. Again, I have a few. I think I have like another one that's similar that's still in my Etsy shop, but yeah, I just really like this one as well. And then lastly is this one, which is a Marilyn Monroe themed phone case, if you can see that all right. I just really like this phone case, like just really pretty. So there's just some of my favorite phone cases that I've ever made. Are you going to do custom orders again down the road? Honestly, I don't want to say no, I won't, like I never will, like never say never, but I don't know. At this point, I'm gonna say probably not. In a perfect world, I would love to do custom phone cases. I wish that I could still be doing them right now, but just in reality, like it's just too hard. I think the thing that's so hard about it is because there are so many different phones out there. Like there's thousands of different phone types, like, and not even brands, but just actual models. And I just, very rarely do I get like messages asking for like the same phone model, if that makes any sense. Like it's constantly, I will get like, you know, various messages like in a day, but they're all asking for like custom orders, but they're all like different phones. And then even if I had time to do it, like it would still just be too hard because then I have to order those phone cases. And like, I do have a good amount of like Cabicons or like actual supplies to make the phone cases, but like if someone's asking for like a specific type, usually I'll have to go out and buy new Cabicons, and it's just a process, and it's also a very expensive process. So yeah, definitely right now, probably not. That was the last question for this Q&A. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I just want to say quickly, I apologize that I've been all over the place in this video. I feel like I've just been kind of running around like a chicken with my head cut off the whole day. So I apologize about that, for me just rambling on about nothing, it seems like. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'm gonna get going for now, but I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.